Coming to spiritual Tibet in the 1950s, there were few eyes here from the outside world. I am the mystical Palden, who has never had sight, yet my cryptic words and stones explain the coming changes to our villagers. Our unfolding story revealed young Doje reaching out to understand life's impermanence. When he stumbles upon a dead raven in the forest, Yonten, full of mischief, is ever close to Doje and his confidant. Doje is captivated by the lovely Sangmu, heartbroken for her parents are taken from her home with the arrival of Liange Wu and Chen's army from China, leaving her filled with questions, no answers to be found. Her friend, beguiling Opame, dances to celebrate Losar, while Liange Wu and Chen plot to win the hearts of Opame and Sangmu. Will Doje's direction be for him to enter the monastery with his beloved mentor, Lama Kunchen? Or will he be with Sangmu amidst the devastation around them? News has reached the monastery that the Dalai Lama has escaped to India, and Doje treks into his own destiny in the caves of Pamrummel. Tashi Tibet, a story that continues to be told, a story that's already been lived. Scene 3, Cave at Pamrummel.
The night storm has brought peace from hungry souls and angry ghosts. The rain has found me. This moment I'm present in it. I spread peace to all sentient beings as we cling to suffering. We attach ourselves to it. We live in a dream. Open mind, clear sky, clouds part to reveal above the eternal sunshine from the sun's rays. The storm calms. I am wrapped in its mist.
A raven flies down.
Oh, my friend, you're back from your past life. Were you a butterfly before, now with large wings to take flight to places dreamed? Are you to become the bird Garuda, sent by Vishnu, with wings large enough to cover the sun from the village? Samsara belongs to us. We will circle inside it until we attain nirvana.
The raven flies away.
First thought, embrace the darkness. All men first move from birth to tomb. Your source, your good. Siddhartha meditated for 49 days under the Bodhi tree before he was called Buddha. For centuries, one generation follows the next, just as I came to Pamrummel to walk in the footpaths of my ancestors. I give myself warmth with this offering to my body. In the night sky, a full moon. Lama Kunchen signed to me to return. In honor of my teacher, it is time.
Doje gathers his belongings.
To places where I watched in empty silence, ancient gate, sit without motion before my closed eyes. I reach for a scroll heavy with pride. Your cave gives me this moment.
A bat flies out. Doje sees a crevice in the wall. He reaches in and pulls out a beautiful amulet, which is glowing.
An ancient amulet. You revealed yourself to me. Palden's prediction speaks. Who are you meant to protect? Are you for me? Or to protect the life of a loved one? I understand. This mystery, this sign, soon I will know where it belongs. This is what Palden's stones showed him. His blind eyes saw the truth and knew. Lama Kunchen taught once of relics from ancestors hidden in these mountains. The ancient oracles knew the day and the time, the moment you will be uncovered.
Doje holds the amulet up. He puts a string through it and hangs it around his neck.
The loose earth falls in my fingers, cool, punk white, smells the bath of war. What will remain, rain, mud, all together in one scent. My name is my name. Who walks before me and isolates between the naked mountains? These are the people who tell the truth.
Scene 4. The river.
Doje!
My Sangmu. A boat ride? We need time alone.
Winter comes and goes. A
Days are forever while you were gone, Doje. My mind turns to us and asks questions. Would things change when you returned? You turn inward towards the Dharma. At times, I'm afraid.
Two wolves fight inside me, Sangmu. As I was on the mountain, they grew still and became friends. Looking inside myself, it was different, like from a mountain peak looking into the valley.
The answers, are they in your heart? Your words confuse me. Many days passed. You're in retreat, Doje. My friends on the farm have been ill. The river beside the farm grows murky with debris. Logging and mining. New roads cover grass pastures for our yaks. Our ancestors returned to chaos as each is reborn into a new life.
A lone bat revealed to me an amulet, hidden in a crevice in the rocks the morning I returned. Palden knew. This amulet has a story, and we are characters in it, still being written. Just as Lama Kunchen weighed his pebbles, we face which path to take to find our balance. The villagers cry, and the rivers can't hold the tears of our people. I feel this should be yours to wear. My heart tells me this. It will offer you protection.
Oh, Doje. Doje, while you were gone, I spent time with Liang. He has promised to try to find answers for me where my parents are. If I am to teach, I need more education, so I saw him. I'm torn too. Dreams of that day, they haunt me still. Memories begin to fade and I cling to them, afraid that Pala and Amala will become ghosts and disappear into the evening fog.
Pala and Amala can never vanish. You sing their songs for them, you are their voice. Just as all children sing their parents' songs, then they become guides for the children who follow them.
Liange Wu appears on shore behind a tree, watching.
Liange Wu. You know my feelings about him. He hunts you as a fox who seeks a mouse to play with until he tires of the game. He treats us as though we are already dead, uncaring. His interest in you is from a man's view, not from a soldier's.
What is it, Doje?
What is in the water? From the Chinese workers upriver, look.
Doje pulls out a mask and a large bell.
These were stolen, taken from the monastery and cast away. Sacred objects. Our culture thrown into the river to decay in the darkness of the water from their beginnings generations ago.
We must hide them.
Sangmu and Doje both look up to the mountains.
We're given our lives by these snowy mountains, valleys, rivers. Buddha, together we pray. For vision is mind, mind is empty. Emptiness is clear light is union, and union is great bliss.
Our mountains become shadows from these changes. Alone when the world was young, the mountains were content.
Our life do our days turn through the heart by and then with sacred taboos. Land of deeds, snow do I dare to turn back.
Doje and Sangmu's breath is taken away when they come upon several bodies of Tibetans floating in the river. Scene 5. The villagers mourn the dead.
How many? How many more will be killed or locked away? Thrown into the muddy river. The waters reveal their secrets.
My friend's husband, gone. How will she feed her children? We all go quiet with fear.
You return to a world of death and arrest, Doje. Our people are as frozen as the snowy peaks.
We mourn those who have left us, free in the spirit-filled light of reality. Buddha appears to them and soon rebirth will come. They follow the white light of conception to their new parents.
You, lions among humans, gone to freedom in the present, past, and future, in the worlds of 10 directions, to all of you, with body, speech, and sincere mind, I bow down. May I traverse all my lives in the world, free of karma, afflictions, and interfering forces. Just as the lotus blossom is undisturbed by the water's wave, just as the sun and moon move unhindered through the sky, I shall enter the very presence of all my guides, those lights of this world who are yet to appear, those sequentially turning the wheels of complete awakening, those who reveal nirvana, final, perfect peace.
Incense has been lit.
Ancient time, look back to repeat another return of life, more to learn.
Enter Bardo until your rebirth.
Shadows of birds on the side of the mountain and on the walls. They have come for the dead. We are a village caught with other villages in something we know nothing about. Death comes to us not as an enemy, as silence is only a conversation. Is death our enemy? Is silence a place between more death?
Scene 6.
The monastery. Doje sees Lama Kunchen tied, mouth covered.
Ah, I expected you, Doje. Your friend, Lama Kunchen, is quiet today. I questioned him, but he seems to grow cold and have no answers. He asks for help from you. Perhaps I could spare him if you will stay away from our sweet Sangmu.
What does it mean to Lama Kunchen for you to steal Sangmu's heart? Does the moon grow closer to the sun? Sangmu will never get close to your black soul, Liang.
Doje, she will run to me. She needs me. Chen, tie his hands and leave. Doje wants a private conversation with me. Doje, why do you think you are not in prison now or executed? You are defiant, arrogant, and I tire of your boyish games. Sangmu, beautiful Sangmu. She would hate to see you dragged off, haunted still by the memory of her parents. You betray our country. For that alone, you should face death.
I stand here facing you, telling you I will not reject the Dharma, Liang. Lama Kunchen prepared me. I'm focused on peace. My ancestors' traditions will not be forgotten. Your soldiers' weapons are not strong enough to water the flames of my beliefs.
Enough! Do you hear me? Lama Kunchen, behind bars. How many years will he look out of his prison cell?
Liang, let me speak now. You want to hear this? Lama Kunchen's life comes before my own, and you must not harm him. In return of this promise from you, I will turn away from Sangmu's affections and let Lama Kunchen know of my wishes to become a monk. No one must know of this, understand?
We are agreed.
Doje departs.
Sangmu. My Sangmu, there was no other way. I've betrayed you to save Lama Kunchen. My feet travel the path of samsara, reflecting pain and a suffering that can't be escaped unless nirvana. I'll miss you, Sangmu. In the sunshine and in the moonlight. The decision is done. You shall never be mine.
Chen, alone in darkness, outside the door to the monastery.
I work to honor the motherland, and will surpass Liange soon. For my place is not beneath his feet, for I am worthy, I am deserving. I am Chen. You will see soon, Liange, very soon.
Do the things you need to do, so every path will not come back to you.
I take Lama Kunchen this painting. I will tell him I'm now his student. I must be convincing, although the decision comes from Liange Wu's hands. No choice, except to protect Lama Kunchen from Liange's hands. He never failed me. Now the wheel has turned. My Sangmu, my tears fall onto a pathway of stone. Your fears become truth.
This feeling I have, Opame. What is it, love?
Love. Music that only your heart can know.
Liange Wu's office.
Liange, I am ready. I followed each of your orders. It's time to raise my rank.
How many times do you ask? How many? You annoy me, Chen. I'm at work now, so leave me to it. Can't you see I am busy? You distract me with standing there.
Busy? He wants me to learn but gives me nothing but physical labor, the work of a Tibetan. I follow his orders every day. He knows from what he sees I'm a better soldier, stronger, wiser, emotionally, physically. Power rules his judgment. If he advances me, he fears I will soon take his position. So he keeps me as his rickshaw boy. My temper flares when I hear Liange Wu. Liange Wu! Remember that night? That night we drank whiskey. You told me too much, Liange. Alcohol does that to a man. Poor Sangmu, seeing her parents taken away, and with little thought, you ordered their execution.
No more of that, Chen.
Where was your soul that day, Liange?
What are you saying? I am your commander.
Sangmu is waiting to hear from me. I sent word by Yonten. Oh, how she will cry and mourn, and after I tell her it was you, you, Liange,
You blackmail me, Chen.
I understand you can request a transfer back to China. That would leave your position open for someone like me.
Traitor. You betrayed me. Bastard! Out! Out, Chen! I can no longer look in the face of a traitor.
You go to Sangmu by tomorrow, or I go to Sangmu. Goodbye.
Liange takes out a piece of paper and begins to write. Above him, face of Sangmu appears.
You cannot see it, you cannot hear it. The drum sound from the deepest stillness. It comes, you listen to more than you need to hear. You lose yourself.
You wake up in the morning, and in an instant, nothing is the same.
Vegetable stand near river. Liange Wu walks up to Sangmu's stand and sees a long Tibetan scarf of Sangmu's. He picks it up and puts it to his face tenderly, then lays the letter down where she will find it. Taking the scarf, he walks back towards the bridge where the bodies were found. It is sunset, and he sees a Tibetan woman throwing lotus blossoms into the river, a tribute to their loved ones. He takes a few steps towards the bridge, then looks down at the scarf and turns slowly and walks into the edge of the woods beside the bridge. He watches the woman grieve.
Where is my honor? There is none. Sangmu, what may have been? Chen is right. My heart pumps death. What have I done to her? What have I done to them?
Liang takes Sangmu's scarf and twists and tightens it around his neck with a stick, asphyxiating himself.
Death around your face, and hungry people will hunt you.
Is this Liange Wu? Cold hands have no power. He is a ghost. A hand holds the knife, the executioner cuts deeply. A hand that holds her children.
Can we cut straight? Can we know what the master of change will know when the laws of the land become important? People are not afraid to face the right. Oh, the string of life is both tight, the breath is short. The rose bends to the earth. Broken in the wind, a tree is crushed under foot. Search the land, hold the food while people scratch with empty hearts and wordless voices. A strange sound inside a hall keeps the voices muffled to
The Tibetan woman throws another lotus flower into the river. Scene 7. Road beside river bridge.
From the farmer's harvest, we now have more customers every day. They speak of us with pride as though we are their daughters.
Unless they take our stand and give it to the Hans. Beggars are in the street, no work or food. We're blessed. We have what we need. Liange holds them back from us for now.
For now, Yonten keeps his business because the Han depend on him to repair the things. Yonten is always near me whenever he can be. He cares for me.
Are you in love? Is it Yonten?
Love, what we all want. Maybe. And you and Doje? Oh, look, there's someone on the ground.
No time, hurry. We're late. Hungry people are waiting for us.
The village stand. Sangmu sees the note with her name on it. Liange Wu's suicide note telling her the truth.
No. No.
Pala and Amala were killed? Liang ordered it? Oh, Sangmu. Liang, near the bridge. It was him. Chen was there. I saw him.
Pala and Amala are gone. Gone from me. The truth is in front of me now. I wanted to see them and care for them. As they cared for me. Why did Liang do this? Why?
The answers are gone with Liang's last breath.
Doje. Doje, where are you? Yonten, have you seen Doje?
Have you not heard about Doje?
What are you saying? Where is he? Please.
He has gone to Lama Kunchen. His decision is made.
I have to find him.
One choice 100 smiles or one sigh.
Doje enters the monastery.
The time at Pema Shaopok helped me to see your vision. Sitting at your side, studying the Dharma. This is what I want. Will you allow it?
Listen carefully. I must speak quietly. We will discuss your future soon, not now. Conditions worsen here, and I have fears that the monastery may soon face destruction. So many are gone. You must do this for me. Go to the home of Palden, the mystic, just outside the village, and ask what will be for all of us. Tell him I sent you because his thoughts carry to me on the wind, like the sound of drums. Return here before dark. I will wait. Now, go.
Doje!
Sangmu! You cry. What has happened?
Liang Wu. That day in the village, he chose Pala and Amala for execution and had them both killed. You knew his darkness and tried to warn me.
How did you hear this?
Liang left a letter and killed himself beside the bridge. His cold heart strangled him. He's dead now.
We give thanks to the truth. Words is empty. Truth is now unadorned. Parents gone, wicked truth was disgraced.
I don't want to leave you now, but I must. Lama has asked me to go see Palden right away. I could see in his eyes the importance. Go find Opame and wait. I'll return soon.
Have you promised yourself to Lama to be a student? A monk?
No. He held me back. Everything has changed now. Liang is gone. So much is happening. Our people are restless with fear. Stay away from the soldiers.
Palden's cottage. Palden, sitting quietly by the fireside. Near him is a wolf he has tamed into his pet, as well as an owl who sits on a perch.
It is Doje.
I knew by the sound of your steps on the leaves. You were with Lama Kunchen.
Yes. You two speak with no words, a special gift. Lama Kunchen knows that trouble is no longer held at arm's length. It is right here as we speak. What do you see? Is there hope, or should we flee before our last breath?
Palden throws stones onto a small blanket.
Doje, there was a reason you were sent to find strength on the mountain. Reach inside yourself. In this moment, you are not a student or a seeker. The answers are there, waiting.
Still chase ghosts from the past and the shadows of the future. Show me the way.
Go back to your teachings. Remember the three fires, the three poisons: greed, anger, and delusion. Stay away from these, for they keep you from lingering with the beauty of all. They are in man, but he tries to hide them. It isn't an enemy that lures a man towards them, but instead, they are within his own mind.
I was taught a lesson by the Lama about the Tur. They wait until the right moment to take root in someone, but until that moment arrives, they are concealed. I feel a stirring inside of me, a glimpse of it now, an awakening.
Look up, Doje, into the heavens. You can be my eyes. What do you see?
I see a baby's touch and a mother's sigh. Objects of light that reach further than my eyes can see or my mind can imagine. Behind the stars, there is darkness, a void in all beings. The other side of the mystery.
This oneness with the universe you will need in the hours and days to come. Think of these moments and hold them close to you. You are ready, Doje.
Villagers look to you. Come along with me.
You must go alone. You are needed. The village holds its breath and waits.
From the sky, my earth holds an ancient sign.
Walk above, walk before me, walk beneath my feet. Palden, does your blind eye see what's here for me? Are we free to be? Is there trouble behind, beyond your eyes? Palden, is it near? Roll the stones, stand before us. Let your dreams tell us only fools.
Doje